Okay, so I got the battery and stuff hooked up. I finally did stick the wires in here. I just used a small little wire like this, and I just stuck it right in here. Don't stick it in the big part right here because it's not working. You got to stick it in those little holes right there. So your yellow is going to be hot and your ground is going to be brown. All right, so just make sure that you stick it in the holes, these small little holes right here. Those are the ones you put them into, because I was putting it right here on these little terminals and it just would not work. But the minute when I stuck it in these two little holes right here, it engaged. So I'm gonna disconnect this. Sorry about that. Disconnect this so I don't shock myself. All right, and as you see, I got those teeth in here loose. They're right here. They're right here. See, they're loose now. Before they wouldn't even move. So now I got them loose and it's ready to be put back together. Right, so now I just got to take it around and JB Weld these two ends right here, that one where it broke and right here where it cracked. This breakage right here is what caused this headrest to lean to one side. And I guess just with me barely putting any pressure on it, just trying to clean around it, eventually this must have slipped out and slipped around this ring, around those teeth of this hooks, and just slipped right out. But the good thing about it, it stayed intact, which is crazy to me, because when I was cleaning this car, I could not figure out why this headrest was like lopsided. But now I see, because you got one side that's broken and then you got the other side that's cracked. So it was like barely holding on, waiting for somebody to touch it. But ran across a guy like me and I touched it, of course. It deployed on me. And I wasn't around when it deployed, but my aunt called me and told me that it had done popped out. So we're going to get this thing fixed up for her and hopefully she's going to be a happy camper. So I'm going to take the inside right here and I'm just going to sand it down so it has something to kind of bite on. You don't want it to be too smooth. Sand both sides down so it look real nice. Like, you see why I got it where it's all nice and clean. All the shiny plastic is pretty much gone on it, on those little pieces right there. I shaved it down. You don't want it shiny, you want it buff just like that, nice and rough, so when you apply that JB Weld, it has something to bite on. Alright, now I got the epoxy in there. You see the epoxy in there? Now I just got to go back, stick it in there.